Have you ever looked into your pet's eyes and just felt an incredible, undeniable connection? It's a feeling that goes beyond simple companionship, isn't it? It feels like love. We humans often think of love as this complex, uniquely human emotion, full of poetry, songs, and grand gestures. But what if I told you that the animal kingdom is filled with stories of love that are just as deep, just as real, and sometimes even more profound than our own? Today, we're diving Koroko first into the world of animal affection. We're going to explore how different species, from the sky to the sea, express love in ways that are surprisingly human-like. We'll look at lifelong partnerships, fierce parental devotion, and even selfless acts of kindness between different species. So, get ready to have your heart warmed, because we're about to witness some of the most beautiful love stories nature has to offer. Let's start with one of the most classic symbols of love, the swan. You've probably seen images of two swans forming a heart shape with their necks. It's not just a pretty picture, it's a genuine display of their bond. Swans are famous for being monogamous, often staying with the same partner for their entire lives. This isn't just about convenience for raising young. They actively choose to be together. They swim side by side, they preen each other's feathers, and they communicate with soft, intimate calls. When one partner passes away, the surviving swan is often seen mourning, sometimes staying in the same spot for days, calling out for their lost love. It's a powerful reminder that this deep, lifelong commitment isn't just a human ideal, but it's not just birds. Let's head to the vast plains of Africa and talk about elephants. Elephant herds are matriarchal, led by the oldest and wisest female. The bonds within these families are incredibly strong. They communicate through a complex series of rumbles and trumpets, many of which are too low for humans to even hear. They are constantly touching, caressing each other with their trunks in gestures of reassurance and affection. When a baby elephant is born, the entire herd rejoices. They surround the newborn, protecting it and gently touching it. If a member of the herd is injured or sick, others will stay by its side, bringing it food and offering support. They even mourn their dead, visiting the bones of their lost loved ones for years, gently touching the skulls and tusks with their trunks. This complex social and emotional life, full of empathy and long-term memory, is a profound form of love. Now, let's dive underwater and meet the dolphins. These incredibly intelligent marine mammals live in complex social groups called pods. They are known for their playful nature, but their relationships run deep. Dolphins have been observed caring for sick or injured members of their pod, physically supporting them at the surface so they can breathe. They form strong friendships, choosing to spend time with specific individuals. And they even have unique whistles that act like names. Mothers and their calves share an exceptionally close bond. A mother dolphin will nurse and protect her calf for several years, teaching it everything it needs to know to survive. They are constantly communicating, touching, and playing together. It's a beautiful display of maternal love that is instantly recognizable. And what about our closest relatives in the animal kingdom? The great apes, chimpanzees, bonobos, and gorillas show love in ways that are strikingly similar to us. They hug, they kiss, they hold hands, and they tickle each other. They form deep friendships and alliances. They comfort each other when they're sad or scared, wrapping an arm around a distressed friend. A mother gorilla's love for her baby is a sight to behold. She will carry her infant everywhere, cradle it, and gaze into its eyes with pure adoration. Like human parents, they are patient teachers and fierce protectors. Researchers have documented countless instances of apes showing empathy, not just for their own kind, but for others as well. It shows that the roots of compassion and love run very, very deep in our shared evolutionary history. The capacity for love isn't limited to large, intelligent animals either. Let's talk about a much smaller creature, the prairie vole. These little rodents, found in North America, are superstars of monogamy in the mammal world. Once a prairie vole chooses a mate, they form a lifelong pair bond. They snuggle together, groom each other, and share parenting duties equally. This behavior is so remarkable that scientists have studied them extensively to understand the neuroscience of love. They found that hormones like oxytocin and vasopressin, the same love hormones that are crucial for human bonding, are responsible for this incredible devotion. So when you see two prairie voles huddled together, you're literally looking at the chemistry of love in action. Perhaps some of the most surprising stories of love come from interspecies friendships. We've all seen viral videos of a cat snuggling with a dog, or a deer playing with a rabbit. While some of this can be explained by young animals being raised together, there are countless examples of spontaneous friendships that defy all logic. Think of the famous story of Tara the elephant and Bella the dog. They were inseparable friends at an elephant sanctuary. They ate, slept, and played together for years. When Bella suffered a spinal cord injury and couldn't walk for weeks, Tara stood vigil outside the sanctuary office, where Bella was recovering, waiting patiently for her friend. This wasn't about survival or instinct. It was about a genuine emotional connection between two completely different beings. This kind of altruistic love, one that crosses the boundaries of species, challenges our whole understanding of where love comes from and who is capable of feeling it. So, what does all this teach us? It shows that love, in its many forms, is a universal language. It's not a human invention. It's a fundamental force of nature, woven into the fabric of life itself. From the lifelong promise of a swan, to the empathetic touch of an elephant's trunk, to the comforting hug of a chimpanzee, we see reflections of our own best emotions. These animals aren't just acting on instinct, they are forming relationships, feeling empathy, experiencing joy, and grieving loss. They are capable of deep, meaningful connections. And next time you interact with an animal, whether it's your dog greeting you at the door with a wagging tail, a cat purring on your lap, or even just watching birds at a feeder, take a moment to appreciate the potential for connection there. We are not alone in our capacity to love. We share this beautiful, powerful emotion with countless other creatures on this planet. Recognizing this shared emotional world not only enriches our understanding of animals, but also deepens our connection to the natural world, and ultimately to ourselves. Thank you so much for joining me on this heartwarming journey today. If these stories touched your heart, please hit that like button and subscribe for more adventures into the amazing world around us. What's the most loving thing you've ever seen an animal do? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to read your stories. Until next time, take care.